What's happening, highly functional people? So, me and Sasa here, I've been on my travels, and I have a story for him about the cycle, man. You want to hear it?
I do definitely want to hear it.
Before we get into that, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well.
Yeah?
It's been a while since we've done anything like this, and it's good to be back doing these things because we were having a conversation earlier. And we were talking about many conversations.
Plenty.
The world needs what we are going to share with you over the next few weeks, months, years.
Sure. Yeah.
So I hope you enjoy.
I do too. I mean, it's been 10 months. 10 months I've been away.
Very long time.
And a lot's happened with a lot of different people. And it seems like the age of 30, 33, 34, 35, people start to figure deeper within themselves or look deeper within themselves for self-discovery.
Agreed.
And you've come across that.
Yeah.
And you've done that.
Yeah.
And I'm glad to know that even though we weren't in the same proximity, that we were both in our caves separately, me in Thailand, you in London, both just doing weaving hand signs, just trying to figure out how can we, better ourselves.
Yeah.
So, and then, I'm sure, for me, coming back and meeting certain people that are close to me and realizing what they've been doing, where their growth has gone to, and where they're at with their discovery, that's been really eye-opening for me, because it seems like there's a time in our life. I was reading Carl Jung and another professor, I think it was Friedrich Nietzsche, but around 34, 35 is when you have your existential crisis.
Yes.
Have you heard about that?
I have, yes.
I thought we were a bit too young to have that, 35 or 30, early 30s.
Yeah, because you hear about the midlife crisis, don't you?
Right.
And that tends to happen mid-40s to about early 50s, around that time period.
Normally.
Yeah, I've seen people in that age group going through those kind of things.
And they buy a fast car or something, or they?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Or they just completely change their life and they go gym when otherwise they were eating obsessively. So
why do you think that is?
I'm not too sure. So I think sometimes you just hit a mental wall where we're like, this is unsustainable. I'm just doing things just because of the habit of it, not because it's actually genuinely making me happy. Crazy
that you could probably live your life for 30 plus years and then realize you've done it all wrong.
Yeah,
that's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Makes you think what's actually motivating you, really.
Well, that's a strong one, because we know that societal norms and conformity is a powerful motivation to stay with, and religion, and obviously those things, to stay motivated to the rat race.
Yeah. And
mundane normality.
Exactly.
So maybe that.
And I completely agree. Like, I think something that really held me to be an accountant years ago was good money. I could support my family. I could provide, have money for a rainy day. I could travel. And then after a while, I was like, I'm just doing this, but every day I'm just looking out the window, wanting something more.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
All of that. And I just thought to myself, I don't feel motivated to do anything towards my purpose. Maybe this is what I should be doing. I feel like a lot of people do that until they're snapped out of it.
And perhaps that word you use, which is purpose, is something that maybe you've heard for many years. I have. Find your purpose. You need to have a purpose in life. And it just kind of flew by the wayside because you just saw it as your mission or your goal. But I think purpose is way more powerful than that.
Yeah.
And it's something that everybody must find, otherwise they end up in that cycle.
Completely agree with you on that one. It's the cycles in life, right?